Hello. Welcome to my page. This is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. This is my first Facebook Live attempt, so apologies if it's not great, but I've played around and tried to find a way to do Facebook Lives. I think I've found a way that's okay. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to work. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Probably nobody watching this live, I would imagine, but anyway, we'll give it a go and get started. And today, the reason I'm in the live today is because I wanted to bring you news of our new Stampin' Up trimmer. Now, some of you who've been with Stampin' Up for a long while know that we've had problems with our previous trimmer, and in fact they withdrew it from sale because we had such a lot of problems with the blades, and the manufacturers weren't prepared to either acknowledge that there was a problem or do anything about it. So Stampin' Up have found a new supplier and have come up with this lovely new trimmer. Now the bad news is that it's not yet available to customers. It's only available to demos. The good news is that if you decided to join my team and become a demo, and that's not as scary as it sounds, really, it's just buying the starter kit. So just buying £130 worth of product for £99. That's the limit of your responsibility, really. You don't have to do anything else, but if you wanted to do that, you could put the trimmer in your starter kit, and so you could get your hands on it earlier than any of the customers. So anyway, why am I so pleased with this trimmer? I'm going to show you some of the features, some of the things that are similar to our old trimmer, some of the things that are new, and hopefully get you inspired. We're not sure when it's going to be available to customers. It's going to be selling for £23, which is a really good price point, and the blades come in packs of 4. I think I'm right in saying they're £11 or £11.50, somewhere around that price point, but there's 4 in there, so that will keep you going for ages. And of course, again, it does cut on both sides of the blade, so you can cut going that way or you can cut going that way, so you kind of get 2 for the price of 1 anyway. So let me show you some of the features that I love about this trimmer. Now, when it first comes, it will be covered with a film over all the plates to protect them, a little thin film like you get on cameras and on phones and things. I've peeled off the film on most of mine, but I've just got it on the arm here, so you can see it's a very, very fine film, and you just need to pull that off. You don't need to take it off. You want to leave it on until it starts to peel off of its own accord, you could, and that will give more protection, but I wanted mine to come off, so I've taken all of mine off. Now then, I don't know if you can see, but it's a much thinner trimmer than our previous one. That's ours. Let me bring my old one in. I've still got my old one here somewhere. Can you see? This has got a much thicker profile, big wedgy bits at the end here. So this feels a lot more compact, and also this one had, let me get it on camera, curves. My aesthetic, I really like the straight lines of this one. I love that it's all straight lines. I really like that. So I like that, and it sits very flat and very firmly on your desk, which is great. It's also slightly narrower this way, so across here, the other one was just a little bit wider, so this is a bit more compact, will fit in your bags and things a little bit more easily. What else can I tell you? It's got a cutting blade and a scoring blade, the same as the previous trimmer, and they're the same sizes. So the cutting blade is the dark brown one and the scoring one is the lighter brown one. And actually, I don't know if I can do this on camera. I'll have a go. Let me get this on camera. To take them out, it's very, very easy now. You can just take them down to the bottom. There's a little tiny, you can see a little tiny groove just about where the measurement thing is, and I won't be able to do this now I'm on camera because I'm doing it backwards, but they do just slip out, believe me. Let me try with the cutting blade. Oh, there we go, there. So once you've got the knack, it's very easy, and they just slot back in again. So yeah, there we go. So you just need to find the right pot place and it will just slide out. So they're very, very easy to change. What else can I tell you about this marvelous trimmer? Right, one of the things is this cutting guide, the guard here, just clicks into place and locks. Now, on the previous trimmer, apparently, I didn't find this out till the other day. I used to always be carrying my trimmer around, and this bar would be flapping around, and I'd think, oh, that's a real pain, and then my cutting mat would fall out. I didn't realise there was a lock on it, that I could have locked it all the time. hey ho. But anyway, on this one, you don't need that because it just clicks, and you need both hands really just to gently lift that up, but it's great because it just clicks into place, so it's nice and firm. So I really like that about it as well. The twist out arm to give you longer measurements is now slightly longer. It's just clicked in here and it fits a lot nicer in than the other bar did, and you don't have any of the nonsense about missing measurements. You've got about half a centimetre there that's actually got no millimetres marked on it, and it has got millimetres marked on it. They're just in the brown rather than in the brown on white, so you don't miss any measurements, and it goes right up to 17 inches. I'll move it and show you, right up to 17 inches or 43 centimeters. So that's a huge stretch now. And the nice thing is also that this bar lays really flat against the table. Now, another thing that I didn't realize about the old trimmer, nothing like learning about the old trimmer once you're getting rid of it, is that on this pull-out bar there was a little kick step underneath. Can you see that? You see that? That meant when you put it on the counter it was flat, but it was the same level as the trimmer. But with this one you don't need that, so I think that's another great advantage as well. So this is 17. On the other side here it goes up to 1.5 inches rather than 1.25, I think, on the other one. So even that little half an inch, so it means you can cut very narrow strips by using that side as well now, which will be really useful. Measurements you can see along, hope you can see, let me really raise that up, along here, both in inches and centimetres. There's a middle measurement which is really useful as well, because if you're cutting a piece of card that's not quite this long, you can make sure that your measurement here and your measurement here line up. So you've got both imperial and metric measurements there. You've also got both imperial and metric measurements here. On the cutting guard, there's only inches at the minute. I think there is talk of bringing out a European one so that would be metric. I'm not sure about that. Okay, right, I've done blade remove 4-pack, middle measurement. Okay, and the only other thing that I think I need to tell you about, I think I've told you everything. So this just slides back in here and clicks in, so that's not going to flap around. This isn't going to, I mean, the blades will flap around, but that won't flap around. On the reverse there are 7 of these little non-stick pads, which means that when you've got it on your desk it's not going anywhere. You can give that a real big shove and it's really, really stable. It's got 7 on the back here and 2 on the end of the pull-out arm. So when you pull the arm out, there are 2 little pads on the back here. So and I think that's it. Now, if you're tempted and wanted to think about buying it early, you can, like I say, join my team and buy it with your starter pack. If not, you'll have to wait, and I will announce on my blog and my Facebook page when it's available for customers. We're not sure when it's going to be, whether it's going to be before Christmas. I'm kind of hoping it's before Christmas because I think this would make a great present for any crafting friends. If I didn't have one already, I would love to find this in my Christmas stocking, although it might fill the whole stocking up. The only other thing I wanted to tell you is that we've been waiting ages for Purple Posy ink to come back into stock. We've had Stampin' Up have had a lot of problems with the formulation of this. When they first brought it out, it wasn't the right formulation and it was too bubbly, and so they have now reformulated it and it's now available to buy. So if you were waiting for Purple Posy ink, it is now available in the shop. And I think that's all from me today. Just to say, my newsletter will be coming out very, very soon. I didn't do one in September, so I'm doing one in October, and because I promised that there would be a special offer every month, there'll be 2 special offers in October just for my newsletter readers. So if you want to see what the special offers are, you'll have to subscribe to my newsletter. So just nip over to my blog, paperdaisycrafting.co.uk, click join my newsletter, and or sign up to, I can't remember what the phraseology is, you'll see it on the top, along the top tab. So and you can see what my offers are for just for my newsletter readers for October. Thanks for watching. Not sure if anyone joined me live, but I will speak to you soon. Bye.